We play and call it work.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Sit and Talk. I'm going to move the mic closer to you, Rob. Old man Rob is here today. I have a lot of questions to go through today. But if you get some questions for Rob and my Sit and Talk next week, he'll sit in with us and maybe if you get a bunch of them, maybe we get you in your own rotation. So if you're new to the Sit and Talk, here's how this works. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to read your questions from the last Sit and Talk and some from Facebook because Mike posted something on Facebook for a bunch more questions. And I'm going to stay for about 30 minutes answering the questions. I'll be as open and honest as I can possibly be. And then I'm going to go into the MiniWarGaming vault and do another 30 minutes in there. Okay, so first of all, I have a bunch of questions. Everything on the last video, I could fill the hour up with. But then Mike, what's his official position? Media? No, our marketing manager.
Marketing manager.
Got me a bunch more questions on Facebook, and there's a lot here.
How many pages is there, Steve?
Buddy,
roughly?
I don't know. But what I'm going to do today is, oh my goodness, I don't even know. I'm going to shotgun these because you guys took the time to ask the question. I'm going to do my best to answer each and every one of these. So I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can with as much detail as I can. So if you took your time to ask the question, I'm going to do my best to answer it. However, I did skim these. I didn't read them. I skimmed them. I noticed there's a couple of them, like, I play Army X, what should I buy next? Or I play whatever, and what do you think I should, you know, how should I build my army? I'm going to answer all of those right now. One, take the stuff that you already have, put it either in the Age of Sigmar app, Azir army building tool, or one of the free ones from the Warhammer community, or Battlescribe, and then fill out the rest of the points until you get to 2,000. It doesn't matter what you add, so long as you have your battle line or your troop choices or whatever. It doesn't matter, because here's why. If you're asking, what do I need next, then it doesn't matter what you need next. So just take anything and play. Only you can answer that question properly. It's probably the most common question any one of us gets over the years, and the answer is always the same. It's up to you. It really doesn't matter. My opinion on what to buy next is really meaningless. You got to just make a list and play it, and then you will know what to buy next.
You learn by playing.
You learn by playing. Everybody plays differently. Like, you can have, what's an army? Okay, myself, Matthew, and Luka all play Necrons. I bet you asked us the exact same question about Necrons, you get 3 different answers. So
different playing styles.
Exactly. All right, let's do the questions from the last Sit and Talk first. Captain Obvious, Steve. Oh, okay. So, Steve, where's Quirk? Haven't seen him in a while. Normally, he's right after Josh and Lee, but we're skipping to you. Quirk no longer works here. We're good. He'll be back for bat reps, whatever, but you gotta talk to Quirk about why. Like, we're good. We're good. Galler Gadge? Dude, you got... I can't say your name. Can you even...
Gala... Dajurg?
Whatever. Hello, Steve. First off, happy birthday. Thank you. I have many questions, but I will seem not to ask them all here. First, now that the Orc Codex is here, I love that book, or about to be, what are you most excited about, Bad Moons? I have a large mech-based Orc army, and I can't wait to use all the DACA that, read more, is coming. Second, will we ever see another Chug-a-Mug? Absolutely. I've already recorded one, and this man is editing it because I just do not have the time. I'm swamped. How close are you in that, Rob? When are we going to see that video?
Actually, this Sit and Talk is going to be up Friday.
Yep.
And the Chug-a-Mug will actually be up on Saturday.
Serious?
Yes. Okay,
so I'll give you some spoilers on the Chug-a-Mug. I haven't seen the finished product yet. I'm not even sure how you separated it. I don't even care. I'll watch it when it goes up. It was... I don't know how... Okay, so when you record a Chug-a-Mug, you get so much footage, and most of it gets cut. I actually keep all the old footage because it's hilarious. This one, there was so much vomit. I don't know how much is going to make it to the final... Whatever, I'll find out what makes the final cut with you guys. Yeah, it was gross.
I never cut a lot of the vomit stuff out.
Really? So, okay, so there are a bunch more people in the Chug-a-Mug than there were last time. And I actually ended it early because I couldn't stand the smell in the room anymore.
I know why, too. It's...
The bunker crew were involved a little bit. Okay, did I get everything? Wait. Oh no, you're still in your question. Those videos were amazing, especially Matthew begging. Oh, he begged, pleading, and whining about how he doesn't want to play by the rules. Thirdly, do you have a favorite food that's slightly strange? For example, I like to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and put a freshly cooked hot dog in it. I've actually used to do that when I was a kid. Actually, not jelly, but peanut butter and hot dogs. It's weirdly delicious. Wait for something. It's got a very Monte Cristo kind of vibe. No, it doesn't, bro. Thank you for all your wonderful content. Thank you. Another question from the same dude. I think I was starting... Oh, you're talking about Seraphin. Again, it doesn't matter what I say. Just play a game and you will know. Technosaurus, happy birthday, Steve. Aggressors are the most awesome Primaris Space Marine unit ever made, right? I love them. When I first read them, I'm like, they don't seem that good. But they're amazing. The question I had is in the rules say they can fire twice. It didn't move in the previous movement phase. So if you went second in a game, they got charged. Right, wait. Let's open up the full comment. So if you went second in a game and they got charged turn 1 by your opponent, would they get double shots in Overwatch? I'm guessing no, even though you haven't moved. The answer is yes. Yes, I believe it specifically states so in their rules. It specifically states so in their rules. They fire twice in Overwatch. Just to avoid your exact question. Unfortunately, you didn't read it.
They fire twice in Overwatch?
So that if they don't move, they shoot all their weapons twice.
Okay.
And specifically, so when they fire Overwatch, they don't move, they fire twice. It actually, because people might ask, do they count as not moving? It specifically says they fire twice.
Oh.
Yeah. You're saying, I'm going to read the rest of your comments. So you're saying, because they got charged turn 1 and they haven't had a movement phase yet. Well, I guess you could argue stuff like that, but I think you're splitting hairs. Generally, the good rule of thumb is if you're playing a tournament, you ask the TO what the ruling is. And if you're not playing a tournament, you go by what you think is intended so long as your opponent is okay with it. Like, this game is not a very balanced or overly competitive game, but people play competitively, but it's not that type of, it's really not. It's just not that type of game. You got to play really. Hey, Luka, you come on in, introduce and talk.
I guess what you're saying then is ultimately in the end that if you can't find in the rules book or so forth, as long as the two players agree upon the same thing, then
like if I ever played a game, it's different because I play games on camera. So the decision, it's always my decision. So my decision will always be what I think is the accepted answer to the community. However, if I'm going to play in a store with somebody, if my opponent really just won't be happy about doing that, I don't care. I'll take the penalty and I'll not do it because it's just about having fun and goofing around with your miniatures, right? Vito's asking a question. Hey, Steve, I left this comment for Josh and Lisa. Now it's your turn. Oh, buddy. Okay, I'm going to read your comment, but I actually can't answer it only because I have too much. If you were tasked to cast a Primarchs in a live-action 30K film, which actors would you pick for those roles? Hashtag the best is best. Okay, so I could fill the next hour with just this question, so I'm going to move on. This question has sparked debate.
Yep.
You know what, I'm going to say, this question has sparked actual shouting matches. I'm not going there. Anubis45, Steve, after reading the Orc Codex, do Ludus have 2 wounds? Yes, they do. They 100% have 2 wounds now, tell everybody. Hillwind, hi Steve, how is the air up there? Never heard that one before. I saw what you did in the Tau review, but I still see no Tau being played at MiniWarGaming. I won't play Tau anymore.
Why?
You're not supposed to answer. You're not supposed to ask that question. Doesn't Colin play them, or is he too busy with other things to do a battle report? Colin does play them. He is way too busy. I don't think he's played one game of 8 since he's come back to MiniWarGaming. Yeah. When is the next Chug-a-Mug? Saturday. Tomorrow for you guys.
Yes.
I'll tell you this: the Tau community, they send the meanest emails. The community has turned me off of our army. Now, that's not all of you. Some of the emails are actually super nice, but I only get really mean ones from the Tau players. It's weird. I used to rip on the Dark Angel community. They're fine in comparison to the Tau. But like we Dark Angel players, we're kind of whiny. We are. I am one of them.
Is that your go-to army?
Dark Angels feels like my army. I just don't like them right now.
Okay.
hopefully the chapter proof, chapter proof fixes them up a little bit. Where am I going? Weird Hunter Professore Stefano, thank you. Slowly getting into Age of Sigmar. I like elves, all flavors. Me too, buddy. I like the Elder races, all flavors. I also like shooting my enemy and as he runs towards me, and then slamming into their weakened forces. Which of the 3 elven races, Sylvaneth, Deepkin, and Daughters, you think fits this playstyle? Daughters don't have the shooting. Sylvaneth can have the shooting with the Chronos Hunters. But the answer is going to be Deepkin. You can be very shooty with Deepkin, and they're kind of broken at the moment. Well, they're not broken. They're just they need to go. You need to only fight other battle tome armies. They're just really strong right now. We'll see how as the game flushes out. We're still going up against armies that are still chapter approved. General's Handbook. When you're going against the old fantasy armies, they do have a significant advantage. But you're playing with the new battle tome armies, they're more in line with how the game should be. So I think the Deepkin will probably be fine in the future without having to change them. Starting it. Hey Steve, I'm starting a Seraphim army. Yes. You get 50 Saurus Warriors, 70 Stinks, 50 Saurus Guard, a couple of Slan. Yeah, buddy, I can spend 30 minutes talking to you about that, but I'm going to try to get through all of this. So no disrespect, I just can't. If you want to send me an email or I'll talk about it. I can do this on my channel. I can spend more time to do it from my desk at home while I play World of Warcraft or something. Yeah, if you'll send me the question at home, I can make a video or add it to the next channel update. You send it to Steve at MiniWarGaming.com. The 4MU. Hi Steve, since you're playing the Firestorm campaign, I'm curious. Did you guys consider to play the special battle plans from Firestorm and decide it is not a good idea? Or did you not notice that the battle plans are totally different from the normal battle? No, we noticed. We're just doing everything random. Yeah, we're just doing everything random. Yeah, we know. GM Wayne, are you GM? Hey Steve, I would love to hear your thoughts on the current Age of Sigmar meta. Sorry, I'm not getting Rob a lot of chance to talk because I'm trying to go so fast through these. Also, might be like, can you understand me? Am I talking too fast?
I can understand you.
Okay, but yeah, we spend a lot of time together.
Yes,
so
that's right.
So if you're new to the Sit and Talk and you haven't watched many of my videos, you probably have already turned this off because you have no idea what I'm saying. After you hear me talk for a number of hours, you start to understand the language that is actually my case. So this one time, it's funny. We live in Canada, and my younger sister used to be a bartender. This is years ago, and I'm at her bar. I'm sitting at the actual bar, and then I'm talking to this couple, and so it's like, so is my sister, right? We're talking to this couple that's sitting next to us, and they're from like Michigan or something, right? I think it was Michigan. And we're talking to them, and then we're talking to each other, and then we're talking to them, and we're not talking to each other so they can. Like, at one point, the guy that lives over is like, so I know you guys speak French up there in Canada, but like, what are you guys speaking? I don't understand the language you're speaking. And we're just looking at him. No, like, my sister, we just talk fast at each other. So he thought it was another language.
Your sister talks the same speed as you?
My whole family talks like me. And my family never says, like, when you first meet me, the first couple of conversations, you're going to say, what? What'd you say? A lot. My family never does. I talk really fast, and they just completely understand it.
I've never had trouble understanding.
You've been actually pretty good. Matthew had trouble at the beginning, but now Matthew translates for me. Yeah, so when other people are around, we gotta get going. Where did I leave off? Hey, Steve, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the current Age of Sigmar meta. Also, is it kind of rumored that maybe about this time next year we'll have a Skaven book? I don't believe that rumor at all. Much like the Beast of Chaos, I don't know. I think you're gonna find tons of rumors. I don't believe any of them. The internet is full of false rumors. I just wait and see. But yeah, it could be right. Who knows? Dorn Jr. Steve, just watched your Orc review and loved it. Oh, man, that review was an hour and a half long. And I didn't get everything covered. I love that book. As a new player just getting into Orcs, from Imperium, do Nob Squads have an important place based in the Codex? Just wondering if I should buy Start Collecting or... I think so. They're a lot cheaper. It's too early for me to answer that question, to be honest with you. So, but the answer is going to be yes. Excuse me. I did not see one unit in that book that I didn't like. Like, I think it's pretty good. Wait, I can't say her name, dude. Hello, Mr. Mountain. Hope your day is going well. First and foremost, we're recording this, right?
Yes,
I had a moment of that. Actually, I had this moment of that. I actually hit record on the camera as I was reading this comment. First and foremost, new RPG when? Oh, soon. I can't.
Do you need my glasses?
No, my eyes are the one part of my body that works very, very well. New RPG when? Soon. We're lit. I'm not lying. We're literally planning that this morning. Soon. And last night. You are my favorite player with the best characters in both RPGs so far. I still laugh at just sharpening my gun. Seriously, I need more Steve RPG in my life. Secondly, what the hell, man? BC cases are good. How do you keep whiffing? Whatever. With them so hard. It's because the Minotaurs are not very good. They need to be in bigger blobs, I think. I just don't have a whole lot painted. So it's hard for me to do. Like, I think the basic chaos would be amazing if you go, like, a lot of, Brayherd stuff. I love your bat ribs, but you need to lift your Beast of Chaos game. Drop the Warherd, yep, and max out on Best Scores, yeah. Best Scores and Dragon Ogres, yep. Best Scores and Dragon Ogres, my dude, yeah, those things are amazing. I just only have one. I have one unit of each. You will not be disappointed. Lastly, sorry, your orc coverage was awesome. Thank you. I have been eagerly waiting this codex, and I feel like it's a kid in a candy store after watching a review. I've been staying away from 40k for a while, but you got me super hyped for orcs and keen on that. Thanks for all you do, and keep being awesome. Awesome. Happy wargaming. The Danish Viking Alex. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay.
I have to say, I love the orcs though, with the horde mentality, the way that they.
Or you don't have to even do that anymore though.
I've never seen any games yet since the new codex was released. But again, just
you
orcs in general.
You edited one.
Yeah, but when I edit it, I don't really watch it.
That's fair.
I do, but I kind of skip.
I know,
so.
Yeah. I know.
But it's just the way that I seen before the codex came out with the orcs and the way that they were played that's what I like. It kind of reminds me of Zombie Horde.
Yeah, but yeah, the thing I love about this new book is if you want to play combat, you can. If you want to play Horde, you can. If you want to play shooting, you can. This book is very versatile. The Danish Viking Alex. Steve, I need your help. Can you give me some advice on how to play against Craftworld Eldar? Yeah, just shoot them. What are their weaknesses? Guns. If they're not ally talk, then what are you going to do? Just charge them with a blob of orc boys. I've played them twice now, and I got totally obliterated. And I don't think my opponent had a tournament list. I played demons. Ooh, I'm not very familiar with demons. And I played Thousand Suns. I'm not familiar with them either, unfortunately. Maybe my defeats had something to do with the mission and deployment map. Okay, so I'll give you this piece of advice. If you can, hoard up. With either one of those armies, you should be able to take large blobs of one wound models and just fill the table. And don't let them move around. That's the best you can do. You have to outplay the Eldar. They're a very, very strong book. But if you fill the table, it makes it that much harder for them. Big Mikey, second question. So I mean lots of cultists, lots of demonettes, or whatever you want. Just fill the table everywhere you can. Big Mikey, second question, because can't edit. Does pineapple go on pizza? It does.
Pineapple pizza's delicious.
I love pineapple on pizza. I love everything though. Vault member 3000. Steve, do you think as a Blades of Corn player would the Beast of Chaos army be a good addition, or the Beast of Chaos army that is only good if they have all their synergy pieces? Okay, I think you type like the way I talk. Yeah, no, I actually do think the Beast of Chaos with the Brass of Spoilers Battalion could work with Blades of Corn very well, actually. Big Mikey, what are you most excited about for the new Orc Codex? Bad Moons.
Bad Moons?
Bad Moons. Will M. Ka, the Grand Moff. You're talking to the Grand Moff? Corn. Grand Moff of Corn. Oh, you're talking to Dave. I think you mean to ask the question today. When's the next movie? It's not for me. Okay, how long did that take us? That took us 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, hopefully I can get through. I got 10 more minutes to get through.
32 pages.
Hopefully. Did you count it?
No.
Michael Keith. Steve. I love the content. I've been watching MiniWarGaming for a couple of years now. 40k and narrative only. I don't know if my viewing habits have changed, but lately it seems the content and producers aren't as confident with the rules. I remember... Wow. You see this?
I put my own glasses on.
I can't click on see more on a piece of paper.
What?
I didn't print these. Rob didn't print these. I'm not going to say who did. Somebody prepared this for me. But I can't read the rest of your question because I can't click see more on a piece of paper. Wow. Wow.
And that question...
Well, okay. I don't want to log into my Facebook on this computer. Okay, I gotta log in. Rob, tell them a story why I log into my Facebook.
Well, a good story then would be...
They're all like that.
Yeah, that's... Actually... yes? Whoops. There's some that aren't like that. Okay, there's a couple.
What's my password?
I don't know. You can get through some.
Yeah,
some
but
here with no see more because.
You entered an old password. Your password was changed about 7 years ago.
Oh my.
If you don't remember.
Okay, why don't you skip over the see more stuff?
No, because I went too fast, right? I could have just ignored this and just spent more time talking about those questions. Okay, we're going to do this.
We have 10 minutes left for the sit and talk. By the time you figure out your password...
I know. So I'm going to go into the old-fashioned phone. We here at MiniWarGaming are so super... 110 comments, okay.
Wow. Hence the 30-some pages.
Okay, so unfortunately, I have to. Michael Keith, I can't read your question. Hopefully, I get to it because the order is different on this. Okay, Travis, I can't say your last name. Actually, I won't say anybody's last name. Let's say your first names. G'day, Steve. What army is missing from AOS? If you could take any concept and make a new army for the game, what would it be based around? I'd bring High Elves. Though, in the lore, they talk about Tyrion's elves having wings. I want to see them. High Elves, though. David Brown, Steve, if a Scottish person visited and brought you haggis, would you eat it? Absolutely not.
What's wrong? Haggis is delicious.
No, gross. I'm not eating it. No. Actually, I don't even know. I never had it before. Maybe it is delicious. Depending on how it's cooked. But it's boiled, right? Haggis is boiled.
Well, what I know about haggis is there's different ways of preparing it. You know, I was given haggis. My wife went over to Scotland and she came back with legit haggis and gave it to me, and I loved it.
Oh, my grandpa on my mom's side, he used to love it. He's Scottish. Jonathan, Steve, if you had to stump Matt with a bit of MiniWarGaming trivia, what would you pick? It wouldn't matter. I could say, hey Matt, what color is the shirt I'm wearing? And he probably not paying attention, wouldn't even know like anything. Matt is, I love him, but he's very what's the word I'm looking for? Not absent-minded. It's easy to distract him, and he's forgetful.
Well, if you look at the chugging
Matt's
mugs,
very forgetful, but we're very alike in that way.
The questions you give to,
and that's what I'm saying. Matt'll never get a chugging mug question right. He just doesn't pay attention to things. Like I think they'll. I was going to do spoilers for the last one.
Yeah. Don't give spoilers.
Because the answer was, I can't. Yeah. So Matthew's actually very, very easy to stump.
Check out the
but he's also
tomorrow.
really smart. Like I'm not saying Matthew's very, very intelligent. Like, he's yeah. I'm not trying to say he's dumb by any means. He's very intelligent, but he's easy to stump. Morton, why do you love your birthday so much? Because it comes every day. Christopher, with the new Orc Codex preview, what do you see as the strongest close combat army? Do you think orcs will be a meta-busting army in the competitive scene? Strongest close combat? I don't know because I don't really look at it that way. Will the orcs bust the meta? It's potential. I'll wait and see the tournament players and see how they figure it out. I'm not the guy to ask for that, though. Like, I just don't care about competitive anymore. It's just 8th. 7th I liked a little more competitive. 8th not so much. But that's I'm not saying it's the system. It probably is the system, but it's more. I'm getting older. Jacob, Steve, with all the new Orc vehicles coming out, as well as the new Orc Codex, do you think you would want to do another campaign like Cruz Lazul's New Wills? I wasn't in that one. Also, who is your favorite person on the MiniWarGaming team to play Matthew?
Oh.
No, everybody here's cool, but Matthew's my favorite for one reason. He thinks I am so easy to mess with, but he is so easy to mess with. I always mess with each other all day. Like it takes Matthew and I longer to film with each other than anybody else because there's so much
banter.
Not banter, like for lack of a better word, dickery off camera. Jordan, hey Steve, I have a question for you. What are your recommendations for a Space Marine tank battalion? Is this something you've done before? I wouldn't do it. Do you think Tech Marines are worth it? Kinda. What is your opinion on the kill shot and data link stratagems both in one list? I'm not a big fan of them. I don't think Space Marine tanks can do well. I think you're going to get charged, and you can't fall back. You're going to be in trouble. I don't think Space Marine. I don't personally think a Space Marine tank army could do well. However, if you play against another tank army, it could be fun. It could be very fun. That'd actually be really cool. Actually, I'd like to see 2 Space Marine tank armies go against each other, or an Astro Militarum and a Space Marine one. That would be really cool. CJ, can we get more 30K Zor Mortalis games, even if it's between MiniWarGaming staff? I signed up for the Vault because of 30K. Specifically, I can't say that word. I can't say that word fast. The Enemy Unknown, Zor Mortalis games, and fantasy. Yeah. So I think if you were to poll the MiniWarGaming staff, Horse Heresy is the current favorite game in this building.
I know one person that loves 30K in this building.
Josh and Luka and myself. All the content producers. You want to know why? 8th edition, if it comes up in these questions, I'll explain it. But 8th edition, we just like 30K more now because of it.
I like Zone Mortalis. That's a really cool board.
Zone Mortalis is fun. But yeah, no, we all love it, but we are restricted by, it's a business, right? So economics. We can't just play each other all the time. There would be no money to be made, and we'd go to business. So if people come in and want to play 30K, we're absolutely going to do it. I think I'm recording 30K tomorrow. I shouldn't say that because I can't say for sure. Yeah, it's just if people come in with 30K, we'll play it.
My first 30K game was with you.
Yeah, that was a bad day for me.
Zone Mortalis.
It was a bad day for me. Stuart Scotty, Steve, what is your favorite Imperial faction lore-wise? And isn't the main 2 Marines? Oh wait, and isn't the main 2 of Marines or Garden Y? I don't know what you're saying, bro. Eric, Steve, why you no play Ahab Squigbeard?
Ahab Squigbeard?
That's my, I will make a new Ahab Squigbeard for, my new Orc army that I just bought. Aaron Stock, I am thinking of starting a Sisters of Battle army. Where would be a good, no, again, I don't know. Don't know nothing about them. Look on eBay for a pre-existing army because I would personally wait until they come out in 2019. Where would be a good place to start collecting? What models would be good to start with? I know nothing about the army. I've never played with them. I've never once played against them. Don't know nothing about the army. John, actually, I do know that the repentant, whatever the weird little walker thing is, the penitent engines. Buy those because they are probably my favorite all-time Games Workshop miniature.
Penitent?
It's a model strapped into a kind of like a walker with like saw arms.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, that's like my all-time favorite miniature. John, Steve, do you sell or trade your old armies, or do you keep them forever? No, every one of my armies gets sold eventually. I buy, paint, play for a bit, sell it off. At any time, anybody can make an offer on my armies. I don't care about I have no connection to my armies. Though I think, even though I don't like playing them, I don't think I would ever get rid of my Dark Angels. I think anything else I can let go. My Iron Warriors are up there too. I love them. But yeah. No, I sell armors off. That used to be my hobby actually. I buy an army, I paint it up and then sell it, and then I buy an army, I paint it up and I sell it. That's what I do. That's my old hobby. Daniel, what future plans do you have for your Iron Warriors? Also, with chapter approved around the corner, what changes would you like for Chaos Marines? Okay. I have, I did the math a couple days ago, 1,700 points of built Iron Warrior vehicles that are, when I get time to paint them, they're assembled, they're primed, I'm ready to spray them soon. But it's when I get time to add them to the army. I don't want to see any changes for Chaos in chapter approved. Other than, I'd rather see big changes in Space Marine, because Chaos still, even just a Chaos Space Marine Codex does absolutely fine by itself. Are we boring you, Rob?
No.
Okay. Chris, we're out of time. Okay, I'm going to finish your question. What have you asked Santa for Christmas, and who in your life is likely to give you models as a present, and who do you get things from that you can try to sell or refund so you can buy models? What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't.
Have you done that in the past?
Look, if I want it, I've already bought it.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is too, my family even knows that. They won't even bother trying to buy me something like that. Like if I want it, I've already bought it.
So you don't have a wish list that anybody else can follow, no. Because the wish list that you have.
Because I actually, they also, here's another thing too, is I don't want you to buy me any, because I don't want, because hey, you hate
anybody getting you anything.
I know I do. I hate that. I don't like presents. But like for example, I was gonna say something. Okay, sometimes people give you free things, and then I immediately feel obligated to paint it up because it was given to me as a gift for one reason or another, and it might throw off. Like I'm very structured. I have a timeline for everything I want to do. I need to paint this by this date, this by this date, and then every time I get something like that, it goes to the top of the line and throws off my whole plan. Yeah. So if I want it, I bought it. That's it. Okay. We're gonna go in the vault and try to get through the next 90 or so questions as fast as I possibly can. Now, if you're not already a vault member, you can click the link below. Get yourself a 7-day free trial to watch me ramble and talk really fast. Some more in the vault. You can cancel after you're done watching me. It won't cost you a thing. The vault does support us. It pays this man to edit all the videos. It pays me to work here and eat. It keeps the lights on. Keeps the Wi-Fi running. Without vault members, this channel does not exist. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of our vault members. Next week, I believe, you know what? I think the rotation got changed. I'm going to quickly check who is the next.
That's a good question.
Squawk and Talk. It appears to not be in here. Oh, hey Josh, you there?
No, he's with a guest, I think.
Okay, so Rob, here's a note for you while you're editing this. Insert right here. Next week is Luka, Mr. the Dice, Luka the Dice. Leave your comments for him on this video on MiniWarGaming.com. Anything you want. Luka. Then the question. On MiniWarGaming.com. On this video, so they can get them all in one spot very easily. Thank you for watching. Happy wargaming.
Happy wargaming.